What's up guys, it is the beginning of June. I'm in Exmoor at the moment on holiday. I'm just about to drive to Exmoor Fly Fishery. Let's see how I get on.
My appetite. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me, your body, your mind. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
What's up dudes, it's about 8:30 in the morning. I'm here at Tavistock Trout Fishery in Dartmoor. I'm on my 9'5" weight. I've got two flies on. I have a fully milled damsel and you can probably just about see that there. I have a fluffy black dullback as my dropper, so let's get started and see what happens. Alrighty folks, the water looks very clear indeed. Actually, I've been here before in the winter and it's been a little bit scared one, a little bit coloured, so kind of gone for a two fly setup here. There's the aerator. This is the main lake, I think, so I'm just gonna chuck my flies in here and have a little go by the aerator. It's always a good shout. There we go, mend that, and we go from here. So Tavistock's one of those fisheries, I've seen some. There we go, that didn't take long. That's on the dullback dropper, guys. That did not take long at all. First cast. Whee! Hey! Dullback for the win. So it's always good to start by your aerators and things because it's always a good shout. It's a sprightly rainbow. There we go. Oh, it's putting a nice bend in my rod anyway. Get out of there, you. You don't want any fishing weeds incidents. Come on, boosters. I must say, the colours on this fish are lovely. Let's have a. He's not quite ready yet. God, mate. Okay. In we go. That's a very pretty rainbow there, guys, on fluffy dullback. It's definitely worth trying for another one in this area. In the summertime when the weeds are high. Ow, going to catch a tree, is going to lose your fly. So let's just put it back out here and see how we go. A nice long cast out. There we go. Let that drift around. It was nice to get one on the small nymph anyway. There's going to be quite a few fish around this aerator. So if I get another one, I shall move off and explore the venue a little bit more. I've had a few fish at in Spring Hill on this particular dialback. It's very good pattern. Let's bring that up nice and slow. That's not tangled. Got my damsel. What I'm gonna do, put one right out just across the wind there. Get that. Come round, put a mend in it. Let them sink a little bit. There's fish down there. So bear in mind I'm using a small nymph as well as my damsel. I'm just going to creep it back. A couple of pauses in. Pause, pause, pause. Right, I've seen a couple of rises just down there, so it's always worth casting to a rise, because that's quite often a feeding fish. Trout jacuzzi, folks. A steady figure of 8. Look at that, size of that bloody thing. The world's largest rhubarb. Anyway, back to the task at hand. So Tavistock do have some really big fish, you know, like 20 pounders in here. They come out every so often, but I think with a lot of these traditional fishing waters where you fan cast out, you have to kind of get past the standard sort of 2 pound stockfish to bump into one. You know, it's not really, they're not really stalking waters per se. I'm going to put a couple of more casts out here, and then I'm going to move off, because that's the right thing to do, I think. Just under the surface. They're coming up for the tiny nymphs, and right, I think what I need to do is put this one out, but bring it back straight away, because the fish I've seen are right under the surface. Oh, just like that. Never mind. Another one bites the dust. Let's try again. Okay, guys. I've decided to change my setup, and I'll show you now. So I've got 2 flies on again. So I've got a size 16 buzzer on the dropper, and quite a way down I have a size 12 buzzer on the point fly. I'm just trying to not get caught in the rhubarb. That's quite long. Got a lot of fly around my feet. Oh, right. Try not to get caught up on my own flies. So a couple of buzzers. Let's drift these round and see what we got. Doing a little bit of buzzer fishing here at Tavistock. Go put a mend in there to give it a bit of depth. Oh, just had a take then, my line shot off. A little bit slow there. That's totally my fault. So let's just give that a little draw. Saying there's plenty of movement there because of the trout jacuzzi is getting plenty of right out. There we go. Two size 16s on, guys. I've just missed a take straight away. Just let it drift around next to the trout jacuzzi, or the aerator, whatever you want to call it. And holding on, because these takes have been quite snatchy so far. I was getting quite a bit of action here, guys. I've probably dropped about 4 fish on buzzer through one means or another. I've think I've probably spooked the majority of fish in there. There's plenty of water to explore and plenty of different pools, so I might stick and buzzer for a bit longer, but try from a different area. Right, let's rock and roll.
Giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh.
There's a fish over there. So it's there he goes. Scared the bejesus out of him. It was a little bit of a fudged cast. What we got? Yeah, see, look at that. That needs sorting. Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. That's what happens when you mess up your cast, guys. It's not just a cast. Sometimes your flies become a bit of a nightmare. Right. Better. One quick pull. There we go. Come on. 2 size 16 buzzers. Right under the trees. Well, that was a good change of fly there, guys. Onto a slightly bigger buzzer. Whoa. What is that? Literally hit the water and my line shot off. God. Definitely seems to be nice. Summertime buzzer fishing, dudes. Wow. Ow. Line burn. I quite often play my fish off the reel. That's a nice, nice rainbow. A bit bigger and perfect condition too. Guys, that's what I just caught on a quill buzzer there. So let's just. Right, that was a very quick take on those 2 buzzers, so let's see how we do with this. Well, preferably not tangle up all your leader on your first another attempt, but never mind. No, we're good. Okay. Better. Right, so I've just hit the water. Okay, dudes, I've had one on small nymph and lost many takes on buzzer, but I finally got that fish there on buzzer straight away when I changed my setup. I've seen some lovely fish swimming around, sort of 4 or 5 pound plus, brownies and all sorts. So I've swapped to a stalking bug just for a little bit, and I'm going to walk around and see what I come across. Obviously, if I don't have any luck, then I'll go back to buzzers because I know it's working, but got 4 fish ticket and I want to make at least a morning's fishing out of it, so good time. Well, we're just gonna have a little wander past the GOO of giant rhubarb. I missed my opportunity at that big fish in there, which was a shame, but I'm just gonna see what else is going on. I've got my stalking bug on my damsel because I know there are some bigger lumps swimming around here. It's always worth just having a look, because sometimes they may show themselves. There's a bit more colour in that lake, to be fair. It's a float fishing lake for your kiddies. We'll have a look-a-rooney. But that first lake was definitely good for stalking, but I blew my chance, basically. It's quite deep, isn't it? Ooh. I'm not... one there, I'm just doing a round in the fishery just to show you guys what it's about. So a 4 fish ticket here is £47, guys, so it's about in line with most other fisheries at the moment. You know, everywhere's jumped up about £10 a ticket in the past year due to the cost of everything. But there are the occasional monster in here too. Just having a quick look along here, see what's going on. It's a rock, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, it's lovely and clear. Couple of fish in there. I think this is the clearest I've ever seen the water at Tavistock. Devon. Nice venue though.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Twitch. I was in this lake 2 or 3 years ago and I put a white snake on and literally got snapped up and it almost pulled the rod out of my hand, so I don't know what earth that was, but it was definitely big. There we go. So not as big as some of the other. Like that. And that is why, guys, you wear glasses, because that come down and smashed my glasses. So I think on a long leader and on a 5 weight, I'm going to downsize my fly a little bit there, because that's trying to cast wrap lead is a bit dangerous. I'll try that again, I think. Alright, so it's pretty dangerous trying to cast a big leaded stalking bug on a 12-foot leader on a 5 weight. So I've moved to this long stalker, a little bit lairier, but a lot safer to cast. So we go with that. But it might be a bit much. I might have to go down to a little bug, I don't know. Alright, so we've got a cruncher and a dial back, guys. The fish have been kind of following the lures, but not really taking them. That's to be expected this time of year. So cruncher and a dial back, and I'm literally just going to creep these back, and I think that's probably going to be the sort of tactic I need now, especially as it's warming up. It's early June, mid-June now. It's just not lure weather, and honestly most of these fisheries now are probably at the stage for another couple of weeks of really hard sun. They're going to kind of go into proper summer conditions, and their fishing will become very, very tough. But we're not there just yet. You know, they're still taking the buzzers and the small nymphs, as you've seen on my video today. So that's cool. But yeah, we're going to go, and I've got a couple more fish to catch. I've got some more things planned today, so it will just be sort of a morning session. Just had a pull on that then. And I completely missed that. Oh, you absolute knob, Chad. That fish swam round and took the fly in his mouth, swam left, and I was just figure of eighting it, and it kind of didn't... I saw it in my vision, but I didn't register it in my my sensitivity when I was pulling the line back. So I completely missed that take there. I've had plenty of action, guys, early in the morning here on the small nymphs. It's been good fun. In fact, that's just what I'm going to do. That is lovely and clear. Tavistock fly fishery, guys, something different. You know, you see me do my normal venues of all the time, Spring Hill and places like that. So if I get the opportunity, I will try and always bring you a little bit of different content. See, there's all midges hatching off there. You can see it on the edge of the you know, where the waterfall is, guys. Yeah. Yeah. I'm having one of them days. On again. Damsel. It's a nice take, really shot off. Not flipping as much as the last one, but there we go. Probably a good thing, because the last one threw my hook when it flipped. Cool. Go on, Mom. Come. That's it. Thank you very much. Another lovely fish. Yep, thank you. Ooh, wonderful. Hey guys, I just had a really surreal experience here. Bear in mind, I am currently 5 to 6 hours away from where I live, and I went up and paid for my fish. The owner turned up at Tavistock and took payment, and the payment went as usual. And I kind of went out and said to my wife, I'm going to go get my last fish. And then the owner comes out and goes, I recognise you. She goes, not you, your voice. And I've had that from quite a few people, and it turns out that her, I think relatives, like a son or a husband or something, watch my videos. It's just such a small world, and sometimes I just get my mind blown by this. It's I don't consider myself any sort of e-celebrity whatsoever. I just fish, I enjoy fishing, and I just share my love of the sport with you guys here on YouTube, and sometimes that's quite far reaching, to be five hours from home and have someone recognise you, especially the owner of the venue as well. That's really, really cool. And I told her the guy who owns the tattoo shop met me here the last time I was here a couple of years ago, and she knew who he was. So that's really awesome, man. That has blown my mind and actually made my day. That's really great. I'm literally just walking around now, guys, with my damsel, and I'm going to have a go at stalking something a little bit bigger. If I don't have any luck, then I'll revert to doing what I've been doing up to now and getting the takes on the small stuff. But I do quite fancy my chances of maybe getting something a bit bigger, but as always, the fish will have the last say. Let's see. Right, the big fish that I've spotted, as suspected, is right down there and near enough impossible to put a fly to. There's 3 or 4 other fish swimming around it, so all I can really do is get my damsel to it and see if I can snaffle the big one, but there's a good chance none or one of the small one will grab the fly first. So all I can do is give it a go and see what happens. It's not the big one I wanted, but fire my kick-ass damsel over literally in that hole over there, and we've got this rainbow snap my kick-ass damsel. Do you know what? It's literally 1 o'clock almost, so I think I'm just going to hand line this one in. If my wife would kindly hand me my net. And there's the bigger one that I wanted. Never mind. Always the way. Alright, we're off to the Exmoor Pony Centre once we've landed this fish. I've had a really good morning sport, guys, considering it is June, summer conditions. I'm very, very happy to have had 4 fish, and that is absolutely mint condition. Awesome. What a day. Morning at Tavistock there. It's June, summer conditions, 4 fish, all on buzzers, nymphs, damsels. Really happy with that. I wasn't able to get the big one I was after down there. It was just out of reach of my casting, but really happy with 4 fish at this time of year. We're off to the Exmoor Pony Centre. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is Chad at Tavistock. Catch you later.